This is the final installment in this 5-part series. We've explored why affirmations work when they are actions, not declarations. We've seen how ancient philosophy validates this principle. We've understood the psychology behind how action reshapes self-identity. And we've addressed what to do when affirmations backfire due to low self-esteem. Now it's time to bring everything together. Today we're going to build a practice you can use going forward. One you can apply to every domain of your life, starting with exercise. Hey there, it's me, Core, and you're listening to Exercising Self-Control from Fitness to Flourishing. First, let's recap the core principle I'm suggesting. Affirmations, when they are effective, are actions, not declarations. In other words, the action is the affirmation. The words, what people repeat to themselves verbally or in writing, are just descriptions of intent. This principle of action works because it eliminates internal dishonesty. Your brain accepts demonstrations, not mere declarations. When you act, you're not trying to convince yourself of something you don't believe. You're demonstrating something that is undeniably true. Exercise is the ideal domain for affirmation through action. The affirmation, "I am disciplined," isn't the statement. The affirmation of that intent is the workout you complete when you don't really feel like doing it. Every repetition is a demonstration of discipline. Every completed set is proof that you are the kind of person who follows through. This is why I keep saying that exercise trains the mind as it conditions the body. You're not just building physical strength. You're building a principled character. Your actual reps are the choices you make. Instead of saying, "I am disciplined," you complete the workout. Your physical movement is the affirmation. Your brain accepts the demonstration. There's no denying it. You've embodied your intent. It's an objective reality even others can observe. Consider the social domain of your life. The affirmation, "I am a good listener," isn't the statement. The actual affirmation of that intent is listening fully in one conversation without interrupting. The affirmation, "I am honest," isn't the claim you're making verbally. It's speaking one uncomfortable but necessary truth you've been avoiding. Instead of telling yourself, "I'm patient," you listen without interrupting. The listening is the affirmation. Social virtues are demonstrated through interaction, not in plans to be virtuous, no matter how thorough or well-intentioned. In your work and career, the affirmation, "I am productive," isn't the statement. It's completing one meaningful task. The affirmation, "I am reliable," isn't the declaration of reliability. It's realized when you meet the project deadline. Instead of saying, "I'm the kind of person that gets the job done," you complete the project. The completion is the affirmation. Professional virtues are demonstrated through a commitment to performance, not mere self-assessment. Okay, I'm sure you get the idea. If you need more detail, check out or revisit parts 1 through 4 in this series. Now let's move on to building your ongoing practice. This is the capstone exercise. It's a framework you can use to develop any virtue across any domain of your life. Day 1, choose and act. Choose one virtue you want to embody. It could be discipline, courage, patience, honesty, responsibility, or something else. Identify the action that proves this virtue is true. And then do it today, at least once. More if appropriate, but keep it simple. For example, the virtue is self-discipline. The action is completing one workout. Days 2 through 6, repeat and track. Repeat the action daily. Each day, track 3 things. Did you do it? How did it feel? How is your self-perception shifting? For example, day 2, did it. It felt easier. Starting to see myself as disciplined. Day 3, did it. It felt fine. I'm proving this to myself. Day 4, did it. It took some effort today. This is what I do, even when it's difficult. Day 7, reflect. Reflect on the week. Ask yourself, what worked? What didn't? How has your self-identity changed, if at all? What did you prove to yourself? For example, I've shifted from declaring discipline to demonstrating it. I trust myself more. I'm actually becoming disciplined. This doesn't need to be only a one-time practice. This can be a framework for life if you choose to use it. By making this a regular part of your daily routine, you are embodying integrity. Every intentional action becomes validation for who you are becoming. In conclusion, affirmations work when they are actions, not declarations. This principle is validated by ancient philosophy, modern psychology, and lived experience. The 7-day micro practice is your starting point. From here, you build your own practice across every domain of your life. Exercise, relationships, work, character. Character is built through demonstrated virtue, not declared virtue. You don't need to convince yourself of who you are. You need to show yourself. And that is exactly what you're doing when you practice affirmation through action. That's it for today. Catch you next time.